boy DC Curry. You're listening to DisRace. DisRace coming to you live from the ATL, the new improved Uptown Comedy Corner. DisRace, where our motto is no hate
and no fear.
But no fear. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away.
And we are never running.
Yeah. We never run. Respect all and fear none. This is take two. Our tables were not straight the first take, and our technician couldn't seem to get things together because our tables, he moved the tables 1 inch. And apparently that straightened things out. I got my main man, chaplain extraordinaire. He's in the Lord's army. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mohican minister, the Right Reverend Brian Harper.
Amen. Always winning, never losing.
Always winning and gambling and never losing. I got my main man, the bullhead, the Muslim Authority. To my far right, light skin.
Well, damn, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, work on your voice, boy. Yeah, work on your voice, man.
We got Dr. King on one side, Malcolm X on one side.
Yeah, no Malcolm X voice there.
No.
That's like Prince.
Elijah Muhammad got that soft voice. But I said he had a softer tone. You know, he had a...
My main man, Weightball.
Weightball.
What's happening, Weightball? I've noticed over the last few weeks, you seem to be getting more and more, not caring too much about,
Am I gaining weight? What you saying? What am I? Am I just letting myself go? Golly, man.
No,
they say the camera add 10 pounds.
You used to be, when you first came on the show, you were kind of respectful in some regards, but you seem to be getting more and more callous. Is the show affecting you?
Life, I guess.
Life revving you up a little bit?
A little bit, and you get comfortable. The more comfortable you get, you say what's on your mind, you know what I'm saying? At first we was in the kind of, I ain't gonna call it no dating phase, but probationary period. And you can get your ass put off the show any day.
You still in it?
Right. I'm still in it, but I'm a little deeper on the other side. I done had a couple wins or something, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To my immediate left, ladies and gentlemen, actress extraordinaire, producer, Sojourner Truth. Is that the lady's name?
The Truth.
Fighter for women's rights, women's advocate. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love for Sister JJ.
I'm here. Thank you, DC. I love being here. I love it.
We love having you too, girl.
Thank you.
You give some eye candy to the group. Just imagine if you were not here. You got Brian.
Hey,
You got Bullhead. You got Weightball. I mean, I'm the only beautiful one on the panel.
You're the only beautiful one on here, DC.
Since he used the word beautiful, I'm gonna let y'all slide with that address.
That's right. Men can be beautiful and handsome.
Better not let nobody else tell them.
They can't be pretty. They can be beautiful.
I like to apologize because I don't have no lotion. I ain't had none. And JJ didn't have none, and I wasn't fixing to ask none of these others for no lotion.
He can look at my knuckles. I'm keeping mine off the table today. I'm just...
Right.
Number one announcement of the evening, I'd like to say Tom Joyner is not dead.
Oh, thank goodness.
They made a big announcement, Tom Joyner had died.
Oh, wow.
But they didn't know there was a white Tom Joyner.
Oh.
The white Tom Joyner died.
Oh, okay.
And they know damn well it wasn't right to tell black folk Tom Joyner's dead and not say,
which one?
Not y'all's Tom.
So what the white Tom do?
Not y'all Tom, but our Tom.
He was some kind of, was he in it? Was it? Uncle Tom. Either the other Tom or Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom still alive, Uncle Tom died. Which one died?
My man, Tom Joyner, the real Tom Joyner, is alive and well.
Thank goodness for that.
I just sold his Miami house for $19 million.
Trip.
Oh, he ain't hurting at all.
I need to get one of them houses, man. I think he paid $11 million for it, just sold it for $19 million.
Oh my God.
And
do it, Tom.
Ellen DeGeneres bought a house.
Fly jock.
20-something million, sold it for 40-something million.
So are they just rehab? They putting any work into them, like cleaning them up a little
Ellen
bit?
did a lot to hers. I don't know what Tom did.
But you ain't gonna put $1 million into it, whatever it is, if it's, you know.
I put $1 million in if I can turn around and sell it
Right,
and get 4, 5 more extra million.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna spend no more than $1 million dressing up no house.
I wouldn't spend no $20 million on her. I guess that's just me talking because I'm poor. But if I had it, I can't imagine.
sense.
I can't imagine spending that kind of money.
I mean,
I
I'm sure
guess-
the ratios is good. Like you doubling your money on millions, you know, you buy it for
If you
10,
sell it.
Yeah.
But you know, that's speculation. You know what I mean?
Right.
I cannot imagine, and this is me and my little ghetto mind. I cannot imagine needing something that I ain't got in a $5 million house.
I agree.
I mean, I can't, but you know, it's because I don't have that kind of money.
You can.
And it depends on location.
Okay, Brian, name one thing. You know, this is a conversation I had back in the day when Kevin Garnett and Stephon Marbury were both playing. Stephon Marbury got upset. He was a guard. Kevin Garnett was center, but they offered Stephon Marbury, I think it was New Jersey, 80-something million. He was mad because Kevin Garnett got 90-something million. So my conversation with him was like, what the hell can he buy with 95 million that you can't buy
Yep.
with 85 million, man?
Exactly.
And
What is you
Exactly.
talking about?
Yep, ain't nothing
So
you
he
can't
left and
buy.
went to Japan reportedly for 60-something million. You let your ego
Cause you to get paid.
cost
less.
you $20-something million. But tell me, man, what is it you can have in a house that $5 million just won't cut it? You could have more land, I guess.
It's not about what you can have. It's what more of you can have in the house.
Okay, give me an example.
That's what I'm saying. Like he might invite me over to his house and he might have a bowling alley in it, but he only got 3 lanes.
Yeah.
But mine got 10.
I'm like my uncle asked me. He came in, I had 1,000 pairs of shoes at that time. And he said, how many feet you got? I said 2. I said, I only got 1 ass, too, but I got more than 1 pair of drawers.
There you go. Exactly.
But what I'm saying is,
There you
you
go.
can't bowl in but 1 lane at a time.
But now if you got relatives over, like you got relatives and stuff over, then you got more
Yeah,
to
wait.
accommodate.
Okay, so you can have what? A 3-lane bowling alley instead
More
of 1?
accommodating, bigger home theater, pool, different. You can have a grotto instead of
I
a swimming
had
pool.
pools at houses.
But I'm just saying you have
I
a
ain't never
grotto
had no
instead of a
$10
pool.
million, $15 million
My
house.
thing is, for $5 million, the home itself could be a $5 million home, but it's on a piece of property that's more exclusive. So in Atlanta, $5 million, you can go way south.
Now, you
if
right
30
there.
minutes outside of Atlanta,
Make
you
it
spend
killer.
$5 million, you finna ball out.
Make it kill.
You're right.
You
Agree.
spend $5 million in Buckhead, you still gonna be on a smaller
In San
plot.
Francisco,
Exactly.
this is.
Oh, yeah.
I had a house at one time in L.A. and a house outside of Atlanta here. Cost the same thing. My house outside of Atlanta here was 11,000 feet.
Right.
My house in L.A. was 2,000,
I was gonna say.
and it cost the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, what, 2 or 3?
Right,
Within-
right.
But taxes
But
a lot higher too,
I'm
right?
still saying, oh, Texas was tearing my ass up in L.A. But I'm saying, I mean, God bless you if you got it. I ain't mad now.
That's my thing.
I'm just saying, I just don't see where you can, one human being can get $15 to $20 million worth of enjoyment out of a house. You can't be but in one room at a time.
I think it's just a matter of what Brian said, because you can. That's really it. Because you have the money, so now your appetite becomes bigger, your desire becomes larger, and it's I can't.
I guess then too, it depends on.
I think you would get real
depend on your
creative.
personality, because like you were saying, you could accommodate more people. But I don't, hope y'all don't hear this, but I'm gonna say it.
You don't like it when we come
I don't
over.
like people.
You don't like it when we come over.
I like very few people. I like y'all.
Like, come over.
I'm DC. I agree with you. I don't have a whole lot of people visiting over, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a 10 lane. Bowling
We could
alley.
all meet at the bowling alley. We could all just meet at the bowling alley if you want to do it. Let's go to the bowling alley
but
today.
everybody meet at the bowling alley.
Rent the bowling alley.
Only 3 people can come because I got 3 lanes.
Let's
Only
get
3 people
cigars
can
for
come.
once. Like, let's say, like now, I mean, you got a nice brand of cigars, but with more money, you can have the ones that are in your border city out of Tampa that are hand rolled.
No, brother.
Rolling up to you.
Let me explain something to you. It's like wine. I got some wine. My favorite wine costs about $17 a bottle. I've drank wine for $300 a bottle. But my favorite wine
$17.
costs about $17.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I've had champagne, $300-$400 champagne.
Right.
But my favorite champagne,
Taylor Port.
I like Taylor Port.
See, man, everybody know that man on that duck.
But Taylor Port ain't champagne.
Nah, yeah.
That's
He
real.
on that, he on that cold
I
duck.
say the port though. No.
He on that duck, that cold duck.
No, but I'm gonna tell you now, I will mix some Andre with some orange juice. In a heartbeat, $8.
Oh, on a heartbeat. Yeah, I'll do that too.
So, you know, and really, after you get to a certain point, this is from a poor man perspective now. It ain't but so many things you can buy.
I
After
agree.
you get to a certain point, you can buy more of what you got.
I agree.
But you got houses, you got land,
I agree.
you got cars if you
I
want a
agree.
bunch of cars.
Yeah.
And after that, it's just a matter of duplicating or getting more. You can get more land, you can get bigger house, you can get bigger car. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I
would
will
say
say
that.
that all those that want to buy bigger or more, just I am here. So
Man.
Get out.
I felt,
I don't believe you.
yeah.
And then if you rich,
I
it's
don't
an
believe you
investment. Like,
prostituting
if you're tired
yourself.
of buying, you know, you can just call
Like-
Sister JJ.
if Ellen buy a house,
Yeah.
is the house automatically worth more because Ellen owned it now? So every house she touched, she like, I can just keep buying houses,
But that's been her
upgrade, and
thing.
selling them for double. Cause,
She been buying houses though, and she goes in and refurbishes them.
but that's an investment.
Oh yeah,
Man.
I ain't mad.
If I flip a house, I might make 25 grand.
She
No.
might make 25
5 million, right? That's beautiful.
I
It's
see
a
where
brand.
DC
It's a-
coming
it's
from.
a
Sometimes
brand.
you got so much house because, like years ago, when we went out to the Cotton Bowl, some people that are Alabama alumni, they live to the guy that's over Frito-Lay, and I'm like, and that house was so huge. It's in Dallas, Texas. That house was so huge. I'm like, how do you know when your kids come home? Like, it was just literally from one end to the other. Like, it was just huge. He had his own personal football stadium out back. I mean, the whole nine,
you gonna
just
do with
everything. You like, we're doing it, and then he had a mariachi band, and then whoever it was, he had enough pull that we were doing something on a Saturday, and alcohol was supposed to be no longer after 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
Shoot, whatever car they made up the Michelob truck of not just a station wagon. I'm talking about a full-blown
You got money
Michelob
to
truck
do- you got
pulled
money to do
up,
that.
and I was like, man, like, how do you even fathom? He had like motorcycles.
Before I got my divorce, this is honest to God truth. I had a house, and when I was vacating the premises, there were 2 rooms that I forgot I even had. It wasn't no $10-20 million house.
But still, though,
But
it's
still.
big
There
enough
were
that you
2.
got.
There were rooms
Right.
that I forgot existed, man.
Right. Right. Did you hear what?
Somebody could have been living in your house and you ain't even know.
Could have been.
Did you hear what 50 Cent said about being in Mike Tyson's house?
No, what is it?
He says, yeah, it's cool. He said, but now I hear them sounds. I'm like, I ain't going down there. he said, man, he hear a sound. He said, I ain't going down there. Yeah, sometimes it can be too big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but God
sometimes
bless
too
Tom
big.
Joyner. I think it is, from what I read, it sounded like he made $10 million when he sold his house. But he's not dead.
Yeah.
He's alive.
The fly job.
That's
still
another
flying.
Tom. Robert Blake, on the other hand, is dead.
He's gone.
Beretta!
He's
Beretta
dead.
killed
He been dead for a couple of days.
Kill his wife, huh?
He said he ain't kill his wife.
I used to go to eat at that restaurant all the time in L.A. He said he didn't kill her, but
He said he ain't kill his wife.
he-
Beretta
he-
said he ain't
he-
do it.
He's dead at 89.
Yeah.
We'll be back.